So one of the prominent areas we need to understand is why is so much anxiety being part of life today?
Yes. Well, anxiety is by default very much prevalent in the today's society, partially because of the present hustle bustle of life. We are not living in the normal world. If you, in short, if someone asks me to define, I will say the youth particularly are living in the VUCA world, WUCA, where VUCA world. V stands for volatile, U stands for uncertainty, C stands for chaos, and A stands for anxiety. There is a hustle bustle to crack competitive exams. There is a hustle bustle to follow the spiritual traditional norm, and there is a lot of bombardment of information which they don't know how to manage. Information in the form of social media, information in the form of different sensation seeking games to overcome loneliness, information in the form of news channels, websites, and WhatsApp and Facebook. So somewhere youth is perplexed. He cannot handle this bombardment, and in this uncertainty he explore more. He falls into the rat race of labeling up as per the expectation of others, having the latest gadgets, having the latest car, mobile phones, and all. This he considers as the source of happiness, which rightly said in as the logo of our soul searchers. In this process he forget who his actual self is, what gives harmony within. He forgets to connect within, which is very, very incredible. We see in India, there were rishis who have a very meager source of living, but they were very happy. There were dictums like that they used to take bhiksha from few homes, but they were satisfied. They knew next, they have a lot of hope that next day they can feed themselves. So this abstination, this tyag, this considering oneself to be a soul, the part of divine, which Advaita Vedanta says, which says there is a we and the God are one and the same. This feeling is lost. The youth has become sensation seeking. The youth has become materialistic. More and more accumulation of wealth and material means by hook or crook is leading to the domination, oppression, false personality, frivolous nature, getting satisfaction from the likes and social media leads. This leads to lot of anxiety, lot of show off and artificiality is being served, and in this process the real nature is lost. The definiteness in one's behavior and conduct is lost. The serenity and stillness which was source of satisfaction is lost. The joint family norm is breaking because of liberalization, globalization, and privatization. So this is in short. There may be other reasons also, like cutthroat competitions, high academic and digital pressures. Social isolation is increasing due to excessive digital exposure. People have, because of the breaking of joint family, people consider Facebook and Instagram only to be the real sense of, which is false, which is frivolous, which a lot of cyber fraud is happening. So this combined effect is leading to less trust among the relation, less frivolous nature of relation, and therefore more anxiety.
Okay. And is it because of this only we make the decisions the way we make it? Is it because of the
Yes.
free will or the influence of others?
Yes, there is a growing tendency of sensation seeking. People go for fast food. Now, I would say why it is called as fast food. Only one reason: it takes you fast to the grave. It does not give harm. I mean, that's how I put it, because it does not give harmony in the body. You consume it, it is poisonous to your gut, it is poisonous to your body, it is poisonous. And do you know, this food is also not raw and rustic. A lot of chemical waste is added, lot of things which are not meant for you, that people eat just to follow this rat race and save time. In this process, there are a lot of repercussion, lot of colon and other type of cancers are coming. And yes, people perceived it to be the affluence. If there is any big home, they will celebrate in the mall. They won't go to Goshala. That people consider as backwardness. They won't go to some peaceful Sadguru's ashram or soul searching or Adi Guru Maitreya ji to learn meditation to connect their real self. They will go again to find more sensation. So this bombardment of information is altogether responsible for feeling of lowness, depression, inadequacy, and forgetting that we are the gods. We are Aham Brahmasmi. We are the extension and leaflet of God itself. People become timid, people become, mimicry. Speaking in English becomes the sign of, knowledge. So all these inferiority, imposed inferiority is coming because we are looking the answer outside. We are not searching the soul, which soul searchers, with the help of Adi Guru Maitreya ji, is felicitating since many years, decades. So that is lacking.
So, sir, how are we going to teach the similar kind of deep knowledge to the children in the college or university or the academic line, which
Mhm.
allows them to, encourage them to filter out the data which they have overloaded themselves with?
See, it's not going to happen in one day, and we cannot stick to only sticking to spirituality or inner core. We have to somewhere find a balance, which is the lesson given by Buddhism, middle path. Tyakten bhujinta, the golden middle path as proposed by Buddhism. Also the crux of Gita, if you ask me, is त्यागतेन भुजिनता, जीवन का भोग त्याग के साथ कीजिए. Enjoy life, but at the same time abstain. Learn how you will survive in deprivation or in a drastic situation. So I would say one should definitely go and aspire for getting material accumulation. One should live a life because it is also said in our dharma, vidya dadati vinayam vinayati ati patratam patratvam dhanam apti yatra dhanam tatra sukham. So finally you also have to accumulate wealth, but only obsession about wealth is again falling into the trap of that accumulation. Just like in COVID, people were safe, but they kept on hoarding food and hoarding medicines, and in this process lot others died who were actually needing, who were
Hmm.
helped by soul searchers and gurus like Maitreya ji. So why? Because people are living indefinite life, living fast life, copying and aping others, and that's why they have lost their own self concept. They have lost their own identity. Their identity is being defined by someone else. They have started celebrating Western festivals like Valentine Day and others, and they forgot the significance of Guru Purnima, and they forgot the significance of mother, father, and joint family. The values are basically lacking. So, in the schools, I would say, along with the entrepreneurship and other courses, there should be skill based courses in which youth can learn certain skills. I mean, which are much in demand. Skills like communication skills, skill like negotiation skill like counseling others, right? Along with that, since the joint family is fast breaking in metropolitan, I would say there should be some value education, universal human values, so that kid can know what is real self is. We are not just body is just a servant. We are atman. How to control our body from falling into the trap of sensation of eyes by mobile phone, and sensation of listening fast music and leading fast culture, taking impulsive decision. You see a lot of things happening. A boy was recently, I went to the CBSC thing. A boy of class 10th, he wanted to get 97, he got 95, and he slit his wrist and he's committed suicide. Why? He was comparing his performance with someone else. 95 is a very good percent. So all these fast decision, impulsive decision is coming because of lot of fast pace of thinking, which is fueled by YouTube videos, mobile, fast game, which are sensation seeking. So of course youth should be engaged at the school level for the physical real connection, how to build relationship, how to enjoy physical warmth of the relationship. Right. Youth should be taught what are universal human values like harmony in self, harmony in relationship, harmony with the nature. Youth have totally stopped connecting with the nature. They cannot identify which crop has what kind of a. You take them to some village, they don't know what real life is, how a calf looks when it is born, what is labor pain and all. Everything is ready made. So youth should be also given a lot of exposure to the real life, village life, lot of meditation, mindfulness training to connect to one's own self, so that their self adequacy and self respect is not dependent on whether they are rich or poor, so that they are internally harmonized rather than seeking it with the help of video games or fast music or copying some western culture. So there should be compulsory value education. There should be more emphasis on the physical strength, because these days a lot of obese kids, you see a lot of disorders. There should be emphasis on building mental resilience. And of course, India is a country of spirituality, so there should be a lesson or some modules to connect with the higher consciousness, to know one's real nature, and to nurture one's resilience, for which our country was named as Bharat. You see, the name Bharat, that boy, small boy, he is generally seen with his fingers inside the loin. So people have realized, people have started living a timid life. So all these things which lead to overall personality development. On one side, the scientific temperament; on other side, entrepreneurship and skill development. Third should be, there should be sport, and lot of emphasis should be given on muscle building. And of course, fourth part should be, without any compromise, the spiritual and value part, which is missing. Most of the communities are only emphasizing on job, 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 money, money, money.